A strange board with electrical switches catches your attention. It has the text, "I hope, without too much consternation, you can guess my constellation." There's a clue for one and all, in plain sight on Reed's wall. You hear a loud click from the lock mechanism. You try the handle. The heavy doors open with a creak.
Miss Innisfree, if the customer has left, you can turn off the sound effects, please.
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Cooper?
Who are you?
I'm Margo.
Margo? Oh, that Margo. I guess you have a lot of questions, Margo.
I guess I have.
I'm getting late for Leon's ceremony. I'll try to be brief. Leon had become obsessed with a poem you wrote back in high school. His fascination for the poem resurfaced when our writing group was tasked with choosing a poem for our hypothetical funerals. Unfortunately, he passed away. And now there's an opportunity to have the poem read for real.
Okay, wait a little. Just trying to process this. Can we rewind a little? What happened to Leon? Did he kill himself?
It's complicated, but there are outside forces that enabled his suicide.
The lady in red.
So you know about her. She and her colleague are completely unscrupulous. But let's just first set something straight. Leon underwent quite a change. His high school stardom waned. The parties, the football club, all the superficial acquaintances. He left it for something else. But in the meantime, he started using drugs. And that's basically how he met Old Man Reed. Luckily, Reed happened to be a keen writer. So he tried to channel Leon's creativity. But their abuse... By now, a particularly obstinate narcotics agent had been homing in on Leon. She was convinced he could be used to get to the big drug barons in this town. So he became her inside man. In return, his own record was kept clean. When he wanted out, she started supplying him with drugs to keep him loyal. And then it escalated. Me and Reed started to collect evidence. We planned to build a case and give it to the newspapers. She became convinced he concealed his contacts from her.
Let me guess. That's why she's looking for his diary?
Yeah, except it was only partially a diary. And it didn't make much sense. More importantly, it was a contact list.
So then she was right, kind of.
I don't care. The way she exploited Leon. That was pure evil. She should be prevented from doing something like that again.
I found some photos at Reed's place. Are they part of your case?
Oh, yes, very much so. I was in a hurry when I left Reed's place and couldn't find them. I have some more material here. Dictaphone recordings, Leon's testimony, also evidence of her own abuse.
I suspected that. I caught her being really weird inside a public restroom. So, what about Leon's diary?
I don't know where it is. He probably hid it somewhere safe. But I happened to catch a glimpse of it once. And, as I said, it's a pretty confused mix of drug contacts and delirious ramblings. If you do find it, consider burning it.
Understood. I think I might know where to look for it. Just gotta beat another one of those brain teasers your writing circle seems so fond of.
Ah, yeah, that's a tradition of ours. Before it's time for a meeting, the host arranges a little puzzle or treasure hunt or something.
I already solved Mr. Reed's and yours. I can probably do Leon's too, once I get enough info to understand the clues. Just one more thing. Why didn't you approach me about the poem? The wake is tonight.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed. Drained. And Leon's dead. And the people gathered at the wake are his high school buddies. Partygoers, jocks, cheerleaders. They don't want to listen to strange people who read poetry. They never knew about his change. We'd be booed off the stage.
I'd expect someone in your line of work to be more interested in fulfilling the wishes of a dead person.
This is just a show. A lady's gotta make a living, right? Suppose you're right.
But you misjudge many of those present at the wake. They're mostly good people. Some are my friends. We can make this work. I'll read the poem.
Very well, then. I'll see you there.
Can I see the poem, by the way?
What do you mean?
Do you have a copy of the poem?
You wrote it. You don't remember it?
No, I've completely repressed any recollection of it. I was going through a phase of self-loathing.
Jesus, Margo. I'd put you through hypnosis, but I'm afraid neither of us believes in that.
Don't worry, I'll try to find it. There's still some time. I'll see you at Leon's ceremony. But wait, this still doesn't add up. This can't be all Leon wanted to tell me.
Why not?
But he wrote to me. He wrote he knew something about me. Why I was sad.
Are you sure? All I know is he wanted to talk to you about the Vestal, as well as invite you to our circle, as I said.
I have it here. Let's see. This is so strange. I clearly remember.
It's been a long night, Margo.
But he said he knew why I was sad.
How could he know that, Margo? He never knew you. He just read a poem you once wrote. It's understandable that you're looking for a key, a reason. But sometimes you're just sad. And that too shall pass. Can two people form a circle?
It's a start. You shouldn't have to deal with that anymore. Let me handle it.
Are you sure?
Anne hands over a document file.
See you at the wake.
Absolutely.
This file contains all the evidence Anne Cooper has collected against the Lady in Red.
Good evening.
Good evening, young lad.
You find the sketchbook that Reed's friends talk. You push the handle. The door is now unlocked. On the table, it says, "Assigned. Next meeting." You gather that. You look around the room for what could be. You decide. On the table, it said, "Assign next meeting." You look around the room. The photograph you'd
Hey there. One cent.
Sure, please choose your... Okay, and the next... Okay, and the next... Oh, here's your...
Thanks. Hey there. So,
Business will probably...
graveyard shift.
Graveyard...
Well,
Ha! That's actually...
I could almost.
How so?
He just looked.
Oh,
Oh, must.
he's like...
Hey there. Hey there. Hey there. Some people are just bad at I'm a bit the same.
Who are you? Someone?
Nah, this was just a whim. I was maybe he just...
Right, I'll make sure we...
Hey there. One.
Sure. Okay, and the next thing. Okay, and the next. Okay, here's your.
Thanks.
You dispose of the previously. You dial the number.
Hotel Hilbert, good evening.
I need to speak to Mrs. McCarthy.
One moment, ma'am. She just left the building, ma'am.
It's an emergency. Can someone get her?
I can call on the valet. If we're lucky, she hasn't left the parking lot. Hold on here, ma'am.
Certainly. Thank you.
The lady in red should be called back to the reception desk now. You leave the phone. As you approach the hotel, you notice a suspicious-looking black van on the parking lot outside. The narc's van is parked outside the hotel. It's currently You open the van's door as stealthily as you can. A small black bag rests on the passenger seat. You snatch the following items from its interior: the now familiar locker key and a reflexive vest. You shut the van door again. You're now a proper criminal, Margo.
I've only been stealing from the thieves. Hey there!
Hi, Margo.
Where's Susie?
She went to grab a coffee. She said she'd join us later.
I'm sure it'll be fun. He seemed like a dynamic, stand-up kind of guy.
Wow, those are some adjectives. Well, I'm impressed by how extremely non-judgmental you guys are. Hey, Kim. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Mark.
I've talked with your sister. I think I persuaded.
I knew you'd make it. So,
Yeah,
I see.
I think I'll have time to rip.
Great. Oh, and enjoy a +1.
Thanks. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Margo.
Oh, by the way,
For me?
you need to take these
Wow.
It's a long story, but it's related to Leon's death. Drugs, corrupt law enforcers.
Sound.
We'll
So,
partly.
here's something
See you at the wake.
break a leg.
Now that Susan... You spend a few minutes with a book on sociology and gain a +1 to...
Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Margo.
Oh, by
For me?
you need to.
Wow.
It's a
Sound. So,
partly.
here's some.
See you.
Break a leg. Hi, Marg. I knew. So, I see.
I think.
Great.
Thanks.
Now that... You spend a few...
Hello, Ms. Harding.
Hey,
Margo.
right.
We need to discuss. You treated me.
Oh,
I needed to tell.
can you?
I'd have a.
Okay, well, I don't agree, and I think
It's.
me not liking you.
Yeah?
I didn't act unprofessional. You thought we had something.
I'm desperate.
Gee, it was. I can't help.
No. This is high school. Would
Good lord.
give me something, Ms. Harding.
Very well. Here's when you write.
Okay.
You're.
Allison.
Don't judge.
Cannot.
Sure.
Allison turns and leaves the bar. You decide to
So, long time.
Yeah, totally.
Look, Margo, it's cool, but we
Let's just.
Okay, I was just thought we could.
apologize.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That.
Look, Mark.
Yeah.
Madison tosses a.
Here's $1.
You don't. You don't. You don't. You look into the entrance. Closest to the door is a bed. From this angle, the assembly hall is filling up.
Hi again,
Hi, Margo.
So,
Look at all these. Hardly anyone even knew Leon.
hey, I'm not.
No, they don't want to speak. One thing.
I know some. No.
Oh, that's.
I can.
I hope so.
Sorry.
Okay, guess I should. Later, Margo.
You take a look in the give box and snatch.
Hi again.
Hi, Margo. So, his diary.
Sorry. No.
Okay, guess I should. Later, Margo.
Hello.
Hi.
You're here for the ceremony?
Yeah, that's.
let me know if I can help you feel more secure in your decisions.
Thanks, but it's a bit complicated. I don't know yet if I'm supposed to be here or not.
Well then. I'm Jack, by the way.
Margo.
Were you and Leon close?
No. There was something he wanted to tell me. And now he's gone, and I have to find out what it was.
Intriguing.
You, can't share anything I say with other people, right?
You got it. You could tell me that you've poisoned the communion wine. And I still couldn't alert the congregation.
That sounds a bit exaggerated.
Well, the sacramental seal is absolute. But, please don't tell me you've poisoned the wine. It'd make my life really complicated.
Don't worry. I won't tell you that. I'm actually really lost. My only wish is that when this night is over, I'll still have some sanity left.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm not sure this is really me. I developed a method for handling reality, and I intend to stick to it to the end of this night.
Come back to me tomorrow then, and we'll see if we can land you safely again.
You think you could give me something? Like a little token?
A token of what?
Something I can use in my quest.
You're being a bit cryptic, Margo. I don't have anything to give you right now, but I can lend you something.
Jack gives you a crucifix.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
You can return it when your night is over, and your quests are complete.
But I'm not sure if I can wear this. I'm not exactly a practicing Christian. I might even be an atheist.
I don't have any chains with dice on them. Sorry. Just try it out. If it's not for you, no harm done.
Thanks. I'll return it sooner or later. I shouldn't take up more of your time. You have a ceremony to prepare.
Later then, Margo.
Some arts and craft group has made friendship necklaces that they give away. They are hideous.
Oh, sure. I think I'm on top of things. Just this, small thing that surprised me a little.
Uh-huh.
There are no speakers so far. I mean, that may change. Some may want to speak off the cuff, which is fine too. But given how popular Leon was, I expected many people to announce speeches and maybe musical acts too. But nobody stepped forward. It's a pity you didn't know him better.
Wait. Are you implying I should give a speech? Are you kidding? I only started speaking to strangers this afternoon. If I were to attempt a public speech, I'd likely combust spontaneously.
Well, we don't want that. I just thought it could be something of a challenge for you, in that game of yours.
Now that's a proper quest. So, what do you do when you're not doing priest stuff?
I go for walks, study the scriptures, and box.
Cool.
Yep. I thought the boxing part would have gotten some kind of reaction.
A Catholic priest who boxes. What's the big deal?
My father was... What about you? When you're not trying to find out what the dead want from you?
I read books and play role-playing games. Although I haven't played any games in quite some time, since I haven't socialized very much lately. As in, I've been pretty much a hermit for well over a year.
Oh, don't disparage hermits. There's some great ones in the Bible. Don't get me started on St. Paul of Thebes, not to mention Antony the Great.
I should read up on them. Anyhow, I'll catch you later.
Later, Margo.
I guess if nobody else is gonna speak, I could do it. It's completely insane, but maybe it's meant to be, as my final quest.
Fantastic! I'm counting on you then.
You can count on me passing out and wetting my pants, to the great amusement of the spectators.
We all doubt ourselves occasionally. It's no big deal. Just last week, I thought I was a terrible priest.
Oh, how come?
I lost an old member of the congregation. She said she'd lost her faith. I can't go into details, of course, but some events in her life had made her a very lonely person. I failed to keep her on the bright path.
It's comforting to know we can all be failures sometimes.
Later then, Margo.
Remember when...
This alley leads to your dad's flat, however, the streetlights seem to have gone out, and Pawn Alley has become pitch black.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You guys think we'll ever see a guy like that? You guys think we'll ever see a guy like that again in a town?
The assembly hall is...
Anyhow,
Later.
Hey, remember?
The dumpster make
Yo!
you channel all your street smartness to
Why don't...
But I smile all the time, right, Leto?
Whatever you say.
You don't want any. You don't want any. With the work gloves to protect you, you proceed to search through the dumpster. It's not working. Too bad that... It's not too... It's not too... It's not too... It's not working, but it also doesn't look too messed up. Should be a quick too bad.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Since you're a tinkerer,
A fine proposal.
The girl takes your lamp. You try the handle. A strange...
I've meant.
thank you. Here, let me light up your.
You light the cigarette. With your headlamp to guide your way, you enter the dark alley. It's the sporty jacket. You refused to wear it back then. The water has been... The concoction. You add the car. You turn the kettle.
it's you. Hey, honey. We have a front door, you know.
Yeah,
Well, want to help yourself to some tea in the kitchen? I was just going over this piece. I think I'm about to call it finished. You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty. So, hey, Dad,
What's the matter, Pumpkin?
I just thought maybe we need to talk.
Again?
Fathers and daughters can speak more than once a year, Dad.
We spoke this morning.
We did?
We talked just before you went to your therapist. We talked about Mom and everything.
Huh, it feels like ages ago.
Long day, huh?
It's this night. Feels like it's never gonna end.
Are you all right, Pumpkin?
Yeah, it's fine. I remember now how we talked. It was a good talk, Dad. We should talk more often. Not only about Mom, but about, everything.
Sure, Pumpkin. So, you busy tonight or what?
Oh man, I'm swamped.
Don't burn yourself out. Surely the therapist talked to you about all that.
Yeah, no, you're right. Just a few more things, then I'll call it a night.
Sounds good. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Hi, Pumpkin.
So, Dad, I think I'm gonna have to try to exit through the front door.
Yeah, that'd be...
Will you give me some kind of artifact? Something that makes me courageous.
Oh, right. You know, maybe they can offer you some protection?
I don't know, Dad. Can they?
Can they? I mean, they can. They do.
Awesome! But you shouldn't give me them just like that.
No?
No? It's getting late. You could get the mittens and be done with it.
I have to do this my way.
What's that, Pumpkin?
You need to give me a quest, and the mittens must be the reward.
Pumpkin, this game...
It's just for tonight, Dad. Just indulge me. So, weird?
That's great. I think you'll be brilliant. Don't worry so much about people, Margo. About what they say and think. People will be people, you know. They'll talk about this and that, and they'll call you strange. Then... will your speech make them laugh or cry? Who knows? Do your thing, Margo. And if you don't have a thing, that's fine too.
Thanks, Dad. He was really popular back in school, and everyone loved him. And I didn't really care about him at all. But now I'm the one who has to find out what happened. What he wanted from me.
Now that's something. Wait, is this part of that thought experiment your therapist concocted for you?
The game? No, Dad. That's not it. This isn't part of the game.
Just checking. You have such a vivid imagination, Margo.
Ha, I bet. All right, I should be on my way. Love you, Dad.
Love you too, Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin.
So...
It's all right. So, listen. When we spoke this morning, I said I needed to think about something, and now I've done some thinking. And I wanted to ask you about it.
Is it about that Winfrey lady? Dad, you know you have my blessing.
Wonderful. You know, your mother...
Mom would have wanted it that way, Dad.
She would have liked Winfrey too. You know, she has a horse farm and this program for people with mental illnesses who can come there and...
Sounds great, Dad. I totally approve. So, what will I have to do to get the mittens reward?
Right, the quest. Very well. My hope is that Winfrey will have time to take a late cup of tea with me tonight, but she's doing the late shift at the diner. But she has a reoccurring dilemma. Every night, one single customer lingers until the exact minute the diner closes, just to spite Winfrey. Without that strange customer, she'd be able to close up and leave much earlier.
You want me to scare her customer away so she can wrap it up and have tea with you?
You're the one who wanted a little challenge.
I'm on it, Dad.
Great. The
Diner, bus station, annoying customer. Got it.
Oh, look. It's a younger and The water has been recently boiling. You may add ingredients to the tea water. Boil it. You fill your father's vintage. The water. You turn on the kettle. The water has been recently. A strangely posh lady is sitting at the table, ignoring everything around her. A strange Various condiments are on display on the countertop. You take a pack of sugar.
Good evening.
Hi there.
I'm Paul's daughter.
Oh, lovely to meet you. He speaks of you all the time.
Ha! Sounds boring.
Not at all. The things he tells me about you are everything but boring. Can I get you something?
I'm good. I just wanted to drop by and say hello.
I hope we can soon meet under better circumstances. This place is dreadful.
It's not great, no.
I'm basically just saving up money so I can focus on my horse farm full time. One day, I'll be out of this hole.
Yeah, hanging out with horses in the countryside is a bit different than doing late shifts at a gas station junk food joint. What's up with that posh lady sitting outside? She's not even touching her tea.
Oh, her. Once, I made the mistake of asking her if she was done with her tea. She orders a new cup of tea every hour, just so she can legally stay, but never drinks it. And then, the second the diner officially closes, she just leaves without a word. It's like she's forcing me to observe.
What a sad character.
Yes. Without her, I could usually start closing up much earlier.
Can't you ask her to leave the premises? It's your right to choose who you want to serve.
My boss would go crazy if he found out I'm refusing paying customers service. And that's the kind of woman who'd demand to speak to him right away.
Lovely evening.
Oh, the blissful ignorance of youth. You think this evening is lovely? You think this world is bearable?
If you need to know, I've just come from a pretty dark place myself.
Oh, yes, the angst of teenaged years. Death to a young person is still something fresh. Wait until death hides in your aching joints, in your sleepless morning hours. In the supreme loneliness.
So you're sad because you're lonely?
Sad? I stopped being sad a long time ago.
Can you finish that tea, please? My friend would like to close the place.
What's a child like you doing here at this late hour? This diner is for the godforsaken.
I'm an adult, thank you very much. It seems you linger here just to spite the waitress.
If I need to spite someone to be seen, then so be it. You think I have dignity left? You think I have pride?
So you just hang around to feel less lonely?
Don't think you have advice to offer me. I am to social proximity what a rapist is to carnal intimacy. I'd rather be hated and seen than unseen and nothing more.
Good lord, you're a troubled person.
I am the abyss, child. Avert your eyes, or I'll stare back.
Good evening.
Hi there.
Oh, look, a pious person in this god-forsaken place.
You realize she's referring to the crucifix you're wearing.
Thanks, I know.
You even speak with him. How I used to try that in my youth.
Yes.
You want to know why people turn to the devil? Because the devil listens. Always. Tell that to your god. Oh, look,
You realize
Thanks.
You
Yeah.
You all. Oh, look.
You realize
You want to know? Oh. Oh.
You real.
Thank
You.
Yeah.
You. Oh.
God wants you to make something fruitful of your life. Go to a church and hear for yourself. But hurry up. The Lord doesn't want you to tarry. Don't confuse him for a patient God.
Bewildered, the lady gets up and hurriedly leaves the scene. That was quite a dramatic intervention.
I almost outdid myself there.
In her hurry to leave, the posh lady left behind her gloves. You keep them as a little memory of your meeting.
Good evening.
Hi there.
I made the posh
Oh. I hope not in a way that means I'll get a call from my boss.
You're not involved.
Terrific. Then I can start cleaning up and close this place. Thank you.
The water has been recently boiled. You add the sugar, the concoction. You turn on.
Hi, Pumpkin.
I made sure Winfrey could get off a little earlier tonight.
I noticed. We just spoke on the phone. Well done. Can I give you the mittens now?
Sure.
He hands over your childhood woolly mittens.
Later, Pumpkin. I should prepare for my date. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin.
Ah, West Rapids High, the source of all evil. It didn't help things that your father's townhouse is awkwardly situated right next to it. After finishing high school, you always chose the pawn alley route when visiting his house. The main entrance is bound to be locked. However, you notice some activity around the kitchen entrance. As you move in that direction, you spot your ancient janitor guarding the open entrance.
Hey there.
The school is off limits by night.
What's going on here?
Just some nightly maintenance. Repair people on their way. Now go home and study for your finals. Today's... I could be home in front of a log fire with a glass of glühwein.
Hey there.
This
What's going on here?
just some nightly maintenance. Repair people on their today's kid. I
Can I offer you some tea?
well, that's very.
He cautiously sips. He looks at you.
Oh, I don't.
I'll take that. Oh,
I guess I just said that my trust.
With the janitor's permission, here you are, the belly of the beast. Leon's locker has been preserved for posterity. You use the locker key to open it. The locker only contains one item, a note taped to the inner wall. You take it and close and lock the locker. It's your father's vintage thermos. It contains super tape. The door to Leon's unit has an unusual padlock, with a big dial marked with numbers 1 to 12. A handwritten text on the door itself says, "My first is lacking from the barrel maker shop. My second is the time showing in the... My third is the number I want." You think you might have what it takes to take on the padlock puzzle. You assume that the dial should... The door to leave a hand, you The hefty lock clicks and opens. You open the door to Leon's storage unit. Leon certainly didn't contribute with the coziest conference room for their writing club. Hopefully this was just a playful gimmick. The claustrophobic room makes you uneasy, so you quickly rummage through the sparse furniture. Resting on a tiny side table, you find a diary. Finally, you quickly exit the storage unit and close the door. Hesitantly open the book. It appears to be an unsorted compilation of drug business contacts, spontaneous reflections, and outlandish poetry. Sifting through all of this to find something worthwhile to give to Rebecca will completely drain you of energy. You may proceed with a penalty to mental resilience. You take a deep breath and start skimming through the pages. Just when you thought you come across a page that's surprisingly lucid and coherent. It's written as a love letter to Rebecca. You refrain from reading all the details, but you get the gist of it. Leon loved Rebecca. He was sorry for all the hardships he caused her. He was sorry that she'd become excluded and isolated. He loved her, despite the fact they'd grown apart. You rip out all the rest and keep the single page with the love letter. You get to work on Leon's eulogy. You read your speech. You have yet to write an existential passage. There's still no lighthearted passage. You haven't finished writing the speech yet. You read your speech. You have yet to write an existential passage. There's still no lighthearted passage. You get to work. You read your speech. You have yet to write. There's still no. You haven't finished writing this. You read your. You have yet. There's still no. You get to. You use your soft people skills to write an opening that will hopefully touch the audience. You read the opening. You have the You use your sophistication. You use your This would be a good following what was. You read the opening. The the lighthearted. You use the magic pen when writing the speech, which made it slight.
Hi, Margo.
Ms. Allison?
Rumors have it that you plan to speak at the ceremony. Serious?
Oh god, this is gonna be such a total cringe fest.
Now, girls. Let's be civil and open-minded. Let's remember, we're grown-ups now.
Everything to get attention, Margo.
$10 says the speech is gonna be about how everyone was mean to her in high school.
That's not fair, Alexander. But, yeah. So, Margo, I finished my own speaking gig a bit early so I could attend the ceremony too. Leon was such a brilliant mind. I was just offering my speaking services, and the priest, lovely young man by the way, told me you had something planned.
Yeah, but only because...
As I'm sure you understand, we're all very keen to make this memorable and, well, done the right way. I'm not here to steal your thunder or anything, so if you decide to pull out, for whatever reason...
Thanks, Ms. Allison.
And I've also promised these people here, Leon's dear old friends, that if your speech isn't, well, up to par, I might in fact also step up and say something.
Yes, please.
At least then people will be able to remember this ceremony as something nice and wholesome.
Fine. I need to go now. See you at the ceremony.
You brush past Allison, reeling from the heavy assault. You pause a few seconds to gather yourself. The assembly hall is filling up.
Hi again, Rebecca.
Hi, Margo. So, his diary, did you find...
Yep, here it is. There was only one page left.
Rebecca reads through the remaining page in silence. Then she looks at you and says,
Thanks, Margo. It means a lot. I guess I have 1,000 questions, but I'm exhausted right now. Another time. I hope you got what you wanted out of this. Whatever that could be.
Yeah, it's all a bit hazy, I'll give you that. But I'm happy about this outcome.
If I can give you a piece of advice, Margo, it's to never live with a man that writes.
Ha! We'll see about that.
Guess I should take a seat. I'll find a place where as few people as possible hate me. Later, Margo.
If you intend to deliver the speech, you should wear your favorite outfit, as there are no more skill checks.
You are? That's wonderful. I was just about to open the ceremony. Have a... Huh, you'll do great, Margo.
The murmur of the congregation subsides. You nervously sweep with your eyes over the expectant faces. You're starting to doubt whether you can actually pull this off. After all, you're not exactly an experienced, let alone skilled, speaker.
Hey, I actually think I can pull this off.
Of course you can. Just believe in yourself.
You'll make an ass of yourself, Margo.
Try to be a little supportive.
Right. So...
not you.
No? Okay, sure.
What the hell are you doing, Margo? People are gonna think you're insane. Typical Margo. Causing a scene again. What's up with that title, huh? Midnight Margo? You trying to sound cool, Margo? Maybe it should be called Miserable Margo Making a Mess. You think anyone's buying any of this, Margo? The bullshit that you're peddling? Leon knew why I was being sad. Oh, pathetic. You know what you are, Margo? You're an unreliable narrator.
voice, you have no power over me.
Fine. Have it your way.
Shakespeare wrote, "A coward dies 1,000 deaths, but the valiant tastes death but once." Leon loved Frank Herbert's Dune. Herbert was inspired by that old Shakespeare quote and wrote that fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death. I think we can all agree that Leon was brave and that he died only once.
Even later, the same night.
So this turned out to be a long night, huh?
Yeah, I've got to hit the sack. Need to work on my thesis tomorrow.
But it was so brave of you to deliver that speech, Margo.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to do something like that.
Thanks for the support, guys. So, did you like the speech?
We liked it. I, for one, know how hard it is to write things like that.
What really matters is that you're back with us, Margo. Now let's go home and sleep.
The end. Feel free to take a screenshot of your scorecard to share with your friends. And thank you for playing our game.
You are? I was just about to...
The murmur of the congregation. You're starting, after all.
Hey, I actually think... Try to be... not you.
No?
What the... Typical... What's up? You think... You know what you... You're...
Shut up and watch me.
Aw, that's no good, Margo. Oh, you can't remember your own stock phrases? That's -2 to mental... All the revenge... You should...
This is where...
Completely unreliable. That's -2 to... All the You Completely unreliable. Were you even bullied? That's minus all the huge.
Is that the...
Amazing how you can kid yourself like this. You speak to him all. That's mine. All the huge.
Yeah.
Oh, and your poem. Oh, God. We both know. But I guess that's minus 2. All the huge.
Voice?
Fine.
Leon loved Frank Herbert's Dune. I think we can all agree, and that he...
Even later.
So this turned out to be a long...
Yeah, I've got to hit the sign. But it was so brave.
Yeah,
thanks for...
we like...
But really... Now let...
The end. Feel free to take a screenshot of your scorecard.